Johnson.
Call to order the Village of Hazel Crest regular board meeting at 7:03. Roll call, please.
Trustee Grant.
Here.
Trustee Moore.
Here.
Trustee Ramsey.
Here.
Trustee Reeves.
Here.
Trustee Rogers.
Here.
Trustee Slayton.
Here.
President Ellsbury.
Here, we have quorum. Prayer, please. No, we do the prayer, then we do pledge. No.
To allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I couldn't get you on that one. I think you was fast on that one. Prayer. Everybody stand.
Every head bowed in the house. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for the gathering of this your people on tonight. Father, we ask that you come into this meeting, touch the hearts and the minds of this your board and these your constituents of the city of Hazel Crest. We're asking for peace. We're asking for divine intervention, but most of all, we're asking for your kind love to be dispersed on every household that is represented here on tonight. And we pray these blessings in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Any consideration for possible remote?
None. No.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mayor. Could we find out who led the prayer for us? Who was that?
Pastor.
I don't know that. Everybody doesn't know that. Could we give him credit?
Yeah, Carolyn.
We would just like to thank Pastor Arnold from Living to Live Again Church on 175th in California. Thank you, Pastor.
Okay. We're going to save the mayor's report to after the meeting. The board meeting's going to be very short. We don't have a lot of items on there, but we know we want to swear. We have a large number of people here. We're going to swear into commissions today, and so we're going to skip the mayor's report, go through the board meeting, which will be very quick, and then we'll swear everyone in. So, with that, the beautification commission. I'm sorry. Manager's report.
Thank you. The only thing that I wanted to report is that our audit is beginning on Monday. It will go for 2 weeks. Our goal is to finish it and have it to the board by the first meeting in October. That's all I have.
Thank you. Legal?
No report, thank you.
Police.
Thank you, Mayor. Two things real quickly. Reminder that August 1st is National Night Out. National Night Out will be held at Fire Station 2 on 175th Street. It'll start at 6 o'clock. There will be lots of activities for the kids, be some food, DJ, be a great time. It'll be at 6 o'clock at Fire Station 2. Also, on August the 5th, the Saturday morning, we will be having our 5K run, walk, and bike against violence. If you need registration forms, it's $20 for adults, $10 for anybody under 18. If you don't have the money, we still can make consideration. So that's our walk, run, bike against violence. That'll be on the 5th. And if you need registration forms, they're either online or you can get them in the lobby. Thank you. That's all I have.
Thank you. Yeah, anything for Public Works?
I just wanted to acknowledge with Public Works that last week between Wednesday and Friday, we had 6 water main breaks. The guys came out and they did an excellent job. And then on Saturday, we had 2 water main breaks and one small one today. I will be contacting you all to give you some information about some equipment that we will need to get for our computer system at some point in the month of August. Also, I meant to mention in my manager's report, we do finally now have a new telephone system. I'd like to give Alexandra kudos because it was a long process. I've been here, it'll be 2 years in September, and you all have been telling me for 2 years we need a new phone system. So I think with my 2 years and the 6 years before, it is finally up and running, and our auto attendant is a male this time versus a female, because you always hear a female voice when you call auto attendant. And so the system is up and running. We're working through a few glitches, but I'm very happy, and I want to say to Sandra Alexander, thank you for all your hard work.
Inspection services?
Nothing for inspection.
Okay. HR?
No report, sir.
Fire?
I've got a question, excuse me, on the water main breaks. You said that we will be getting some new equipment, or you're
Yeah,
proposing?
they're coming in on Thursday to talk about what we need. Some of the equipment is outdated.
Is
That's
that-
why we had the water main breaks.
Okay.
So, I will be getting the information on Thursday. So I'll be sending it out. Although we don't meet in the month of August, I will be sending you information.
Okay.
Any more questions? HR?
No report,
I'm
sir.
sorry. Fire, chief?
As everyone may be aware, there was a fire in the Highlands, and that fire is under investigation by the State Fire Marshal's office. So once that's complete, we'll be getting a report from them and the police department to let everyone know what happened with that situation. That's my report.
Community and business development?
Thank you. Good evening. On Saturday, July 29th, we have a free football camp with former NFL runner Kenny Rogers hosting it. There's free T-shirts, food for all youth between the ages of 5 to 17. Also, we're having the yard sale, 8 to 4 p.m., and the Village Day at Country Club Hills on the 29th at 7 p.m. August 1st is Night Out on Crime at the fire station on 175th. August 4th kicks off our carnival with Hazelnut Festival, starting at 5 p.m. Saturday, August 5th, we start the day with the 5K run with the police department at 8. At 12 noon, we have our Hazelnut Parade. 4 o'clock p.m. is our chicken wing cook-off. And then right after that, we have an entertainment. August 6th is the carnival and entertainment. That's that Sunday, and it will end at 9 p.m. Sunday evening. August 11th is the Veterans Black Tie event at Idlewild Country Club from 6 to 10 p.m. And August 12th and 19th is our Beautification Summer Awards judging. So I hope everybody look out on the front desk and get more information for all the events that we have this summer. Thank you.
You mentioned the yard day. What is the yard day?
It's a village rag
Can you
yard
explain
sale.
that?
A village wide garage, a yard sale, where we're asking everyone to clean out their garage, their house, and sell their items. We're just hoping that everybody participate, and you just go from block to block and house to house and pick up somebody's junk and somebody else's treasures.
For one place, something else.
Okay, thank you, President.
No problem. Economic development.
No report, sir.
Okay.
And we have one for Arnold.
Go ahead.
Good evening to our honorable village president, our village manager, and our clerk, to each of the trustees and the directors. I stand before you this evening to continue to talk about the redevelopment of Hazel Crest and Hazel Crest proper. In our last meeting, we talked about bringing some renderings and drawings into the community so that we could get some ideas as to what we could do here in the village of Hazel Crest. As we talk about a new village hall, there's a couple of different sites that we've looked at, as well as doing some redevelopment in Hazel Crest proper as well. So we do have an architect with us that we're working with from Urban Resource, Chuck Kuje. If you would come up for a little bit. We have a few drawings that we just want to kind of circulate a little bit just to show you that we are progressing, that we are getting some information together to formally present. So today it'll be a very short just kind of presentation of what we're doing, but we want you to know that we are working and we are moving forward. I'll pass them down, Chuck, and you can continue to talk.
It'll be helpful to have it first, and otherwise, what are you talking about?
Thank you.
That's funny. Right. Yeah, right.
Thank you, sir.
You missed one. That's okay. Thank you.
Last page.
That building. Burn down poison building. And I had some extras if, who'd like to.
Okay, come on.
Okay, so, the single-page rendering is the new town hall, and the multi-page packet is the hotel.
So what area is this? We had 3 areas.
Okay, so I guess to
What area?
recap, my name is, for the record, Chuck Okuji. I'm the Senior Associate Architect with Urban Resource Architects and Planners. And what I present to you is the body of work for the request you had regarding renderings of a proposed development for the Town Hall building at 3699 183rd Street, and then the vacant parcel at 17068 Park Avenue for the hotel. And so, as I said, the single page is the rendering for the new town hall, and the multi-packet is the rendering and space plans and the like for the hotel.
Okay, what we're gonna do is let the trustees kind of view these, because we haven't even went to the public with this yet. Yeah. So let's let you guys look at this, and then we'll call you back if we talk to our citizens. Thank you. Okay. Can I get a motion to open for public participation?
Motion to be open for public participation.
A second.
Been moved by trustee Moore, second by trustee Ron Reyes, to open the floor for public participation for items on the agenda. If there's something on the agenda you want to ask about, this is the time to ask about it. You have 3 minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so anyone from the public want to speak on something that's on the agenda? I said, we're not here for that. Can I get a motion to close public participation?
I move to close public participation.
Second.
It's been moved by trustee Grant, second by trustee Ramsey, to close public participation. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we have a pretty quick agenda, then we get to the other stuff here. Trustee Moore.
Thank you, Mayor Ellsbury. I move to approve the regular board meeting minutes of July 11, 2017.
Second.
Been moved by trustee Moore, second by trustee Slayton, to approve regular business meeting for July 11, 2017. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. I mean, roll call, please. Roll call, please. So you see the other stuff, guys. Trying to rush me.
Trustee Grant.
Yes.
Trustee Moore.
Yes.
Trustee Ramsey.
Yes.
Trustee Reeves.
Yes.
Trustee Rogers.
Yes.
Trustee Slayton.
Yes.
Now we pass. Trustee Ramsey.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Motion to approve accounts payable number 18-05 dated July 25th, 2017, in the amount of $367,200.82.
Second.
Been moved by trustee Ramsey, second by trustee Slayton. Approve accounts payable number 18-05 dated July 25th, 2017, in the amount of $367,200.82.
Can't hear you.
Any discussion on this item?
Said they can't hear you.
Okay. Any discussion on this item? Voice can't get too loud. Hearing none, roll call, please.
Trustee Grant.
Yes.
Trustee Moore.
Yes.
Trustee Ramsey.
Yes.
Trustee Reeves.
Yes.
Trustee Rogers.
Yes.
Trustee Slayton.
Yes.
Motion carries. Trustee Rogers. Is that?
No, it's
Marlon.
That's me.
Reyes. Oh, these are everything in now.
I motion to approve a contract with Alfred G. Rowan Ltd. for lobbying services for the period of August the 1st, 2017 through July 31st, 2018.
Second.
Been moved by trustee Reyes, second by trustee One of y'all did. For Moore, to approve contract with Alpha G. Rowland Ltd. for lobbying services for the period of August 1st, 2017 through July 31st, 2018. Any discussion on this item? Roll call, please.
My discussion that I would like to add to this is that we continue to get information about what's going on down there in Springfield.
Oh, yeah. Roll call, please.
Trustee Grant.
Yes.
Trustee Moore.
Yes.
Trustee Ramsey.
Yes.
Trustee Reyes.
Yes.
Trustee Rogers.
Yes.
Trustee Slayton.
Yes.
Motion carried. Trustee Rogers.
I move to approve a resolution authorizing a certain memorandum of understanding with the South Suburban Land Bank and Development Authority, 17250 Palmer Avenue.
Second.
Been moved by Trustee Rogers, second by Trustee Grant, to approve a resolution authorizing a certain memorandum of understanding with Southland Bank. That's not right.
South Suburban Land Bank.
Land Bank, South Suburban Land Bank and Development Authority at 17250 Palmer Avenue. Any discussion on this item? Roll call, please.
Trustee Grant.
Yes.
Trustee Moore.
Yes.
Trustee Ramsey.
Yes.
Trustee Reyes.
Yes.
Trustee Rogers.
Yes.
Trustee Slayton.
Yes.
Motion carried. Trustee Slayton.
I move to approve the amendments to the redevelopment agreement with BTL Empire LLC.
Second.
I move to approve the amendment to the redevelopment agreement with BTL Empire LLC.
I second.
Been moved by Trustee Slayton, second by Trustee Moore, to approve the amendment to the redevelopment agreement for BLT Empire LLC. Any discussion on this item? Roll call, please.
Trustee Grant.
Yes.
Trustee Moore.
Yes.
Trustee Ramsey.
Yes.
Trustee Reyes.
Yes.
Trustee Rogers.
Yes.
Trustee Slayton.
Yes.
Motion carries. Trustee Moore. Trustee Grant.
Thank you, President Osbury. I move to approve a contract with Fire Recovery USA LLC, Emergency Incident Recovery Forecast.
Second.
Been moved by Trustee Grant, second by Trustee Reyes, to approve a contract with Fire Recovery USA LLC for emergency incident recovery forecast. Madam Manager, give a little background on this one.
This is for, and I'll ask the fire chief to also chime in, this is for any emergency incidents that we have with the first responders, the fire department. When you are taken by ambulance, there's a billing that has to go to the insurance, so we're making sure that all the billing is done and all the money is collected. If you are a resident and your insurance is billed and your insurance company will not pay, then that's the end of it. If you're a non-resident and your insurance is billed and your insurance company does not pay, then we will ask the non-resident to go ahead and pay the bill that the insurance company did not pay. But this will help our revenue stream that's come in so that we're billing for any type of accidents.
Okay, that's it. Roll call, please.
Trustee Grant.
Yes.
Trustee Moore.
Yes.
Trustee Ramsey.
Yes.
Trustee Reyes.
Yes.
Trustee Rogers.
Yes.
Trustee Slayton.
Yes.
Motion carries. Trustee Moore.
Thank you, President Osbury. I move to approve the project manager agreement with Academic Community Development Corporation, Hazel Crest Proper TIF.
Second.
Been moved by Trustee Moore, second by Trustee Slayton, to approve the project management agreement with Academic Community Development Corp., Hazel Crest Proper TIF. This is, Madam Manager, this is about the community center / community policing station and.
The previous fire station
Yeah,
one.
you talk about that a little bit.
What we're doing is we are rehabbing the center. The roof is done, almost done. We are changing it out. We are going to gut out the inside of the community center. And then that will be used for any type of community activities. There are homeowners associations that will be able to hold their meetings there. We are looking to have our grand opening ribbon cutting at the first board meeting in September. Everything goes well, that board meeting will be held in the community center so everyone can see the new community center that's open to everyone.
Okay. Roll call, please.
Trustee Grant.
Yes.
Trustee Moore.
Yes.
Trustee Ramsey.
Yes.
Trustee Reyes.
Yes.
Trustee Rogers.
Yes.
Trustee Slayton.
Yes.
Motion carry. We're gonna go to the mayor's report. On the mayor's report, on Wednesday, July 19th, I attended the Cook County Board meeting to fight against the amendment made to the Class 8 tax amendment by the Cook County. Those of you who do not know, and those of you who may know, the county added, we have a Class 8 tax tax reduction that we give to new businesses that's coming to our town, especially in Bremen, Ridge, Bloom, Thornton, and that is one of the mainstays to help bring businesses to our community because we give them that tax break. Those of you who live in Cook County, though it's kind of expensive to live in Cook County, and those of you who have business in Cook County knows that it's very difficult to compete against Indiana and Will County when it comes to taxes and when you're trying to draw new economic development to your community. Without some of the mayor's knowledge and just not being aware of it, they changed that tax incentive and added on a work incentive where if you did not have a Department of Labor training program that existed retroactively to 2016, then you could not use the Class 8 to reduce your taxes. A lot of us mayors did not know that. The village of South Holland had like $3.5 million agreement that had already been signed. Glenwood had a $2 million agreement that had already been signed. And the individuals who was going to develop that property gave them a pink slip and said, if this goes through what it had already been voted on, that we're not going to agree to the agreement that we signed. And so they had money that was going to be taken away from the Southland and from these communities. They already voted into the affirmative to pass this without really telling us about it. And so we had met with our Cook County Commissioner, which was Deborah Sims, also Stanley Moore, the new one of the newer commissioners who has the part of Glenwood he covers, and Edward Moody, who was the new one for Ridge Township area. They agreed to work with us to get this repealed. We went down to Cook County last Wednesday at 9 o'clock. We got out there at 6:30 at night, arguing back and forth for them to repeal this law. And we did get it repealed. We had 19 mayors go down together, and the commissioners, it was 9-6, so it wasn't an easy task to fight, and we were really, some of the union members actually wanted to push this through. So I want to thank all the mayors for all the towns that came. I want to thank the mayors, some of the managers that went down with us also, and we stood together down there, even though they put us out the meeting 3 times for different reasons, and no one went home. And I think that made a difference. So I want to thank them, and that we still have our Class 8. It will become for that board again in September, but this time we'll be sure we're at the table. You know how they say, if you're not at the table, if you're not at the table to deal, you're at the table as a meal. And so we want to make sure we're there to deal. So. Also this past Monday, State Representative Anthony DeLuca gave really was a forum with state legislators, local police chiefs, and local mayors with youth, gun violence, and serious crimes. And we talked about some of the legislation that was coming through the state to deal with gun violence and youth, and how to handle the situation by not just putting people away, but try to deal with it in the front end. It was a very lively conversation, the chief could tell you that. Some issues, we didn't resolve issues, but it was good we had conversation because everyone has a different view about how to handle gun violence, from your state legislators to your local elected officials and to your police chiefs. I think with us talking together and actually understanding some of the issues that's unique to our communities, and unique to the Southland, because we're not Chicago. It's a difference in Chicago and the Southland, some of the issues we deal with. One thing about the Southland, we get a lot of influx from the city, but we don't get federal dollars coming through the Southland like they get in the city. And so even though we're getting the people, we're not getting the funds or the support to deal with some of the issues that we have out in the Southland. So it was a great, very, very good forum. Our chief did a wonderful job in presenting some of the things we actually are doing in Hazel Crest. Those of you who do not know, we do have a tumbling team that we developed in Hazel Crest, which is free for kids from 5 to 18, that we have on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, 8:30, 6 to 8:30, I'm sorry. And we've been doing that for a while. We have a group of kids that we've been working on tumbling. We also had our preventive bridge program this summer, where we work with kids from Monday to Wednesday. They actually go to classes in math and science and conflict resolution. The other 2 days, we have them in the studio here at the Village, where they're at the TV studio, learning about production and how to shoot productions, and we'll have a video of that at the end of the year. And we take them on trips also. They went to Google last week, and I think it was a wonderful trip, and they had a great time. And then we pay them, what we pay them now? We pay them $25 a week just to come to camp, but they have to come every day in order to get paid. And so we have pretty much a perfect attendance. And so we're actually, I tell you, at 7th grade, $25 a week is a lot of money. But what we're trying to do is make sure our youth have something to do, that they're active, that we're actually interacting with them. I grew up in a family with 7 boys, and I know if it wasn't the activity, we made some activity, whether good or bad. So you have to keep our youth active, and I think our community is moving forward in that process. So I want to thank the support of the parents, the churches, and the residents who are making all this possible. Thank you very much. So it's time. I do have one more statement to read, and the police chief talked to you guys about this a little bit, but I want to go over this. I want to report to the board and the community regarding 3319 Tudor Drive, which is my house right next door to me. For over 5 years, the owners of this property have allowed both the inside and exterior to deteriorate to where it became a nuisance to the entire neighborhood. The village issued dozens of citations and property maintenance issues. These citations were ignored by the owner. Ultimately, the village went to court and obtained a court order to allow the village to clean up the exterior and inspect the inside of the property. When we inspected the inside, we found a house in horrible conditions. We had a hoarder situation. The junk and debris was so bad that our crew could not even get into some of the rooms. We returned to court last week, and the judge directed the owner to clean the interior of the property within 30 days. In order to assist the gentleman, the village provided a dumpster free of charge. Last Saturday, about 6 p.m., while I was sitting in my kitchen, there was a huge explosion. Shook my house and the road. I thought somebody had ran into my house. It shook the entire neighborhood. That house suffered terrible fire damage. The fire department reported that the fire was very difficult to put out because all the junk inside. Our police department has reported that the explosion may have been the result of an arson attempt, but there is an ongoing investigation. This experience teaches us how important and dangerous these hoarder situations can be. Frequently, there are underlying social service and mental issues which need to be addressed. But these hoarder properties are dangerous, and they are fire traps. If any of our residents believe they are aware of a hoarder house in their neighborhood, please report it to the Department of Inspectional Services so we can take the right action for the safety of the community. Because sometimes we see things and we just kind of say, well, that's my neighbor's property. But if something happens, if there had been a rainy day that day, it would have took out 2 houses. One house that has 6 individuals who are disabled, and they would have been unable to get them out their house. So please, if you see a situation like this, they do have services for them, people who have that problem. This is a disease, and so I'm not trying to badmouth this individual, but we need to find help for people who need help. But we also have to protect our community at the same time. I hope you guys can help us with this. Thank you very much. And at this time, we're going to have the swearing in first of the Beautification Commission.
Can I add something?
Yes.
Okay. I would like all of our residents to know that we have a really great commercial on our cable channel and on Facebook advertising the Hazelnut Festival that's upcoming. And I want to give a credit to one of our staff members. I think she may have left the room by now, but Felice, she's behind the camera. She's our cable coordinator. Please check out the commercial for the Hazelnut Festival. You'll enjoy it. Thank you, Felice.
Okay, can we have the Beautification Commission come right up here right quick? Our clerk, Isaac Wiseman, is going to swear you in. Oh, yeah, you got the hold. They know where they are. And we have their cards. Yeah, yeah, face the camera. Hey, Gwen. We don't have no real camera here. The camera, I don't know. No, we're gonna face the camera, someone right here, face that one.
Yeah, she went to go get the camera.
Stand in front of them.
Raise our right hand. State your name. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and abide by all ethics requirements per the Village of Hazel, Crest, Cook County. And abide by all ethics. Requirements per the Village of Hazel, Crest. Cook County. And the State of Illinois. As a member of the unification to the best of my ability.
All right.
No.
Get in the middle, man.
Can we squeeze in a little bit more, get a little bit tighter? Thank you. Okay. On 3, 1. Tricked you. Another one. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much.
The next one I have up is Lord and Fire and Police. Yep. Lord and Fire and Police. Right here? Okay.
Where is it? That's y'all new alternate right there.
Okay. Need you raise your right
Is
hand.
that it? Okay, wonderful.
Okay. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and abide by all ethics requirements per the Village of Hazel, Crest, Cook County, and the State of Illinois. As a member of the
Fire and Police Commission.
to the best of my ability.
Okay, can we get a group photo, please? Group photo, please. All right, on 3, 1, 2, 3. Nice pick. Thank you.
Clergy.
Clergy. Clergy Commission.
Clergy Commission.
That's what I was hollering out. You got your glasses. Pastor Arnold's the church right down the street. Pastor Arnold's church right down the street. He got the church. Can't think of his name. That's Pastor Robinson.
Yes, sir.
Raise our right hand. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and abide by all ethics requirement per the Village of Hazel, Cook County, and the State of Illinois, as a member of the to the best of my ability. Congratulations.
Now, we have refreshments. This is the last part of the meeting. We do have refreshments in the back for all the commissioners. Those of you who stay.
You need to take pictures. Yeah.
If we can squeeze in as tight as we possibly can.
All the tall guys on the end. All the tall guys.
I want to block this with tall.
Oh, we have all the tall guys.
Why don't we swing over a little bit more? I want you to stay where you are. Thank you. Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Wonderful.
How you doing, sir?
Not me. It wasn't me.
Walter Kane.
Hey, how you doing? How's it?
Hey, Pastor, how are you? Where are you from? Which church?
St. John's. St. John's.
Oh, okay.
I got you.
All right, nice to meet you. Isaac, community relations. Community relations.
Say it.
Community relations.
Community Relation Committee?
Yes.
Say it, trustee.
Yeah. Community Relations Commissioner.
I thought your son was on community relations.
I don't know what he on.
He's on beautification.
Oh, he ended up on beautification? Oh.
Yeah.
Raise your right hand. I
State your name.
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and abide by all ethics requirements per the Village of Hazel, Cook County and the State of Illinois, as a member of the to the best of my ability.
To the best of my ability.
Congratulations. Can I take a quick picture?
Look at this.
He's getting lots of experience. Hey, Mike, you better earn that ID card. You better earn that card.
He's probably got it up in his pocket.
Wonderful.
Tall guys on the end.
Great. All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
That means get the vote, Brady.
Economic Development Commission. Economic Development Commission.
Brady, that means get the work.
Economic development.
Hey, sir.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
Raise your right hand.
And the other right.
I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and abide by all ethics and requirements for the village of Hazel, Crest, Cook County, and the state of Illinois, as a member of the, to the best of my ability. Congratulations.
All right, on three. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
We had a finance commission. Finance. I gotta get my cookies.
This one Economic Development Commission? No, finance. Oh, you're finance.
Can we have, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, can we have quiet while we, for the commissioners? Raise your right hand. I state your name. Do solemnly swear. That I will support the Constitution. Of the United States. The Constitution of the State of Illinois. And abide by all ethics requirements. For the village of Hazel Crest. Cook County. And the state of Illinois. As a member of the Finance Committee. To the best of my ability. Congratulations.
Hey, babe. Babe. Congratulations, man.
How you doing? Trustee Rivers.
Take a picture, guys.
Mr. Ed, we can have you go around Okay, wonderful. On 3, 1, 2, Mr. Ed. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up is the
But he said he was gonna send them. Did you see the email from Urbana? He said he gonna send them. Did you order?
Once again, can we have a little quietness, please? Everyone, excuse me. Excuse me, just point them in. All right, raise your right hand. I state your name. Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution. Of the United States. The Constitution of the State of Illinois. And abide by all ethics requirements. For the village of Hazel Crest. Cook County. And the state of Illinois. As a member of the Board of Trustees. To the best of my ability. Congratulations.
Right there, right there. Okay, we ready? Wonderful. On three. 1, 2, 3. And Carl was a man.
Take your pictures.
All right. We're going to Planning and Zoning Commission.
Heavy hitters. It's the heavy hitters.
Heavy hitters.
It's the big timers, yes.
Yeah, big time. Heavy hitters.
We're gonna need, show out these pictures.
That's everyone? Once again, if everybody can just keep it down a little bit, we almost threw it off. All right.
Call Clerk Wiseman.
Raise your right hand, please. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and abide by all ethics requirements per the village of Hazel Crest, Cook County, and the state of Illinois, as a member of the
Planning and Zoning Commission.
to the best of my ability.
To the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Yes, please. Sir. Yes. Wonderful. On 3, 1, 2,
Most important group in Hazel Crest.
One of them. The busiest.
Most active.
Yeah.
Watch out for that cord, please.
Oh, you.
Please raise your right hand. I state your name. Do solemnly swear. That I will support the Constitution. Of the United States. The Constitution of the State of Illinois. And abide by all ethics requirements. Per the Village of Hazel Crest. Cook County. And the State of Illinois. As a member of the
Senior Commission.
to the best of my ability. Congratulations. I'm gonna take a minute.
Can't say anything now. I don't want to mess them up.
Okay, Mr. and Mrs. President, both, yes, ma'am.
Sandra, you have to stand in the back. Sandra.
Okay, on three, 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Next is the South Suburban Mass Transit District Board.
South Suburban Mass Transit District Board. I didn't even know we had such a thing.
South Suburban Mass Transit District Board.
Mr. Fayez.
Just one person. Raise your right hand. I state your name. Excuse me, everyone. Usually we still swearing people. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and abide by all ethics requirements per the Village of Hazel Crest, Cook County, and the State of Illinois, as a member of the
South Suburban
Mass Transit District.
to the best of my ability.
To the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Okay, gentlemen. On three, 1, and 2, 3. Let's get one more. 1, 2, 3. Let's see those teeth, Mr. Fikes. Stay there.
Damn, they got that shot, son. They look good.
We gotta get on.
Yeah.
We gotta get on. We gotta get on. They showing us up. We gotta get on. We gotta get on. We gotta get the flags on this side.
Everyone raise their right hand. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and abide by all ethics requirements
all ethics requirements
per the Village of Hazel Crest, Cook County, and the state of Illinois, as a member of the
Veterans Commission.
to the best of my ability. Congratulations. Everybody kind of come up a little bit. Everybody move, take a couple steps forward.
Hey, Vicky, it's a lifetime position.
And everyone take a step forward. Let's squeeze in.
Mr. President.
One airport, one airport.
On three, 1, 2, 3. Awesome.
Youth Commission, last one.
Last one is the youth commission. Commissioner. Youth Commission. Watch out for this cord. I almost jumped on this. Please raise your right hand. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and abide by all ethics requirements per the Village of Hazel Crest, Cook County, and the state of Illinois, as a member of the Youth Commission, to the best of my ability.
Okay, let's take a picture, ladies and gentlemen.
Greg, can we have you in? Thank you.
Squeeze out like y'all like each other.
Did like you like each other. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Get another one so you can blink. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Didn't have the cards for them yet.
No, they was going like 2 days ago. There was something we missed. Okay, we're about to finish out here. What I'm gonna do quickly is open the floor for public participation. Can I get a motion to open for public participation?
I move to open for public participation.
I second.
Been moved by trustee Grant, second by trustee Reyes, to open for public participation. All's in favor?
Aye.
Anybody wish to get up and say anything at this time? You open to say something?
Hello, board. My name is Jonathan Neal. I reside at 70 Spears Way. And I just wanted to tell y'all that you all are doing a very good job for this community. And I'm very pleased. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Can I get a motion to close public participation?
Wait.
Since we got so many people here, I gotta take this opportunity.
Seven carriageway too, and we are well represented. All seven carriageway, raise your hand. Woo. Well, you know what I'm gonna talk about.
Yes.
How to
If
back
you
out
don't,
your driveway.
let me tell you. Big West. And check, the boss told me what to say.
You got 3 minutes left.
3 minutes. We have chess, Big West, anything else you want to do, every Monday, 1 to 5, right down the street here. The seniors are doing it well. That's right. And we will continue to do it well. And if you can't bid 6, no Trump, don't come. We tough. Yeah. And don't forget, when driving them cars, you've seen them out there bagging them cars out of them driveways. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Huh? Gonna run over somebody. Bag your car in the garage and pull out.
That's right.
Why do you think the windshield is twice as large as the
Rear.
rear?
That's right.
So you can see where you're going. Stop bagging them cars out into the 175th Street, almost running over me. Stop it.
Good evening, Mr. President, trustees.
Good evening.
I just want to compliment the village on the flowers when you come in and it says, "Welcome to the village of Hazel Crest." Yes. President Alsbury, the flowers are just gorgeous. Also, the Metro train, there's a big white sign that says the village of Hazel Crest or something, Metro train. Are we responsible for that?
Yes, they already put the $3 million
Yes.
program
And that
start.
looks very, very nice. So thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Yes, Father.
I gotta take a minute because Paul is here. You know, one of the things we do as a board is we do interviews for incoming. And you just have to know, all of you, how highly thought of our fire department and our police department is throughout this entire area. Candidate after candidate said the reason they wanted to work with and for Hazel Crest is because of our firefighters, because of our police officers. It's a testimony to both departments, and it's an honor for all of us to serve as commissioners, because I'll tell you what, it renews our faith in the young people and in both of our departments. So God bless both of you, men. Keep up the tremendous work and pass along our compliments to the guys and gals. Okay. Thank you. And you can ask Mary and Sandra, it's very unlike me to stay under 3 minutes.
That's our pastor.
Well, I want to, can I get a motion to close public participation?
I move that we close for public participation.
Moved by Senator Slayton, second by Trustee Ramsey, to close public participation. They all say I talk too fast. You know, I'm a Chicago kid and I tend to get road, but people in Chicago, they understand what I'm saying. Just people. All those in favor? Aye. First, I want to thank everyone for coming out this evening. It's always wonderful to have volunteers come out for the community. To see the growth of all our commissions is unbelievable. We've had such a growth that sometimes we don't have space for new commissioners. But one thing no one said anything tonight about is the logo up here on the wall. The big flag is gone, but it's not gone. The flag is still represented right behind us because the flag was donated to us to really recognize our faith in our government, and we want to make sure that stayed there. It was donated by a family many years ago. So long ago, we can't even read the signatures of the president who signed the certificate, which was given to the family. So now we have a new logo on the back. We're just looking to move Hazel Crest in a new direction, to make citizens Hazel Crest proud, and to make the board proud to serve on this board. But I am proud of all the commissioners that came out today. It's been a wonderful evening. Please eat those cookies and soda, because I can't eat that stuff. I want to watch you guys eat it because I enjoy it. And with that, can I get a motion to close public, close?
To adjourn.
Wait a minute. Oh, no, wait a minute. I know you guys have heard this. We are planning on building a new village hall. We're going through the process slowly as we look at how we want the village to look. We have actually, and you guys can be the first to know, and those of you who are watching TV, we have looked at 3 different areas that we want to actually build a village hall. One option is to actually build it from the ground up at 175th Street, which we own that property there. Number 2 is to actually build a village hall on 183rd Street, which is a building that sits there right by a pond in the lake. It's a beautiful entryway, and we wouldn't have to build from the ground up, which costs us much less money to build. Along with that, we're looking to change the position of the police department, possibly keeping the police department here and just build out this area. Number 2 is to move the police department with the village hall on 183rd Street. And the third option is to actually put the police department where the fire department is, connect the two together or put them in the same area to have an emergency response, really center. If we put the village hall on 183rd Street, it will not only be a village hall, but it would also be a business center because we have businesses that are already located in the facility, the building that we're looking to build in. So it would be a municipal business center and not just a municipal village hall, which will bring revenue to the village besides just being the village hall that we work out of. It will have a place where people have businesses. Right now, it has a cardiac physician group that's located in there. They will probably stay because they have a large part of that. So that's what we're looking at. We have not made a decision on that, but when we get ready to present it to the public, we'll give renditions of all 3, how each one will look like, and then we'll go from there. All right? So I want to thank you guys for coming out this evening. Just want to give you the heads up because I know you guys heard about it. We do have these. You get those who stayed for the refreshments will get a chance to look at this. And thank you for coming out this evening. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
I motion that we adjourn. I move.
Scared to say it?
We can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
I move that we adjourn the meeting.
The movement by Trustee Moore, second by Trustee Ramsey, that we adjourn. All those in favor? Aye. That was loud and clear. Thank you very much.